There's new content coming to Call of the Wild. Today we had our first official clue drop, and I thought we would come and take a look and see what all the fuss is about. Here was the clue that Expansive Worlds tweeted this morning. As you can see, it is most identifiably Africa. We are on the savannah, and they dropped a little hint to go along with it. Now let's take a look at what they said. Hello, hunters. Najubla Chums, your grandfather, the senior warden of the Frog Savannah, seems to have reintroduced something to the reserve that has been missing for a long time. What do you hunters think it could be? Clue number one. Well, let's talk about this. Now, as many of you may have seen already, there has been a bit of an Easter egg dropped in the game. This is a clue, or rather an indication of what we can expect. Now, you can see it's a springbok. It's seen better days. But how did it get here? Whereabouts are we? Well, we're in the central location of the savannah, near the beginner outpost, where you can find this carcass. Now, what exactly could do this to a springbok? Well, my friends, it looks as if we are going to get ourselves a predator on Africa. There's only certain options as far as I see it from the research that I have done and speaking with some of our friends that actually do hunt in Africa, and that would simply be a cat, i.e. the leopard. Now, what I found a little strange is that leopards are known for making their kills and dragging them into trees. This is to protect their food from lions and hyenas, who will often take it from them and from other leopards. On top of a rock, well, I suppose this is to help streamline the animations a little bit. Although I would love to see a leopard sitting in a tree, much as we would in the wilds, I think that this would probably be an easier way to introduce this. With the recent addition of Parque Fernando, we were introduced to the puma, our first real predator that will track and harass prey. I could see this being a precursor to what we're going to see on Africa. The leopard would be of similar size, a little bit smaller than the puma, and I do assume that we would have a lot of the same interactions that we currently do have. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I think the puma creates a different style of hunt. But in all honesty, I mean, they harass the animals. It can really push your diamonds all over the place. Now that we have clue number one, we know there will be more clues to come before we see the release of this new content. I want to know what you guys think. Is it a predator? Is it a leopard? Is it a hyena? Who knows? I want to know your guys' opinion. Let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure that you are subscribed and you've tagged that little bell. Do it with two hands if you gotta. And we'll keep you up to date as all of the news is released here on the upcoming content on Call of the Wild. Well, this one's gonna have to die. We need these off the map. Dead. Well, it's a diamond. Yep, level 4 kudu. It's a thing. Well, let's clean this up.